This video is brought to you by DC Studios Showcase, the official podcast featuring our very own Koi Jandro. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are here to watch an important film to comic book filmography history. I'm so excited. Now, full transparency, I have seen this film.
I have not.
She is not. By the way, forgot to do the intro here. I am Andrew
Flash
Gordon, and this is
Tara
Erickson. Yes, we're doing the lead up for James Gunn's Superman film, which comes out on my birthday, July 11th. Now you'll not forget that 7-Eleven. We're excited. Tara, as mentioned, has not seen this. I have. I don't know how far into the Christopher Reeve films we're going to go. I'd like to do all four. I'll just leave it at that.
I think we're doing, I don't know.
Yeah, but we'll see. And in regards to the second film, I leave it up to you guys in the comments to let us know if we should do the Richard Donner cut or the theatrical version. Maybe we should do them both. I don't know. You let us know in the comments. Anyways, I'm super pumped. I love this film. It's one of my favorite comic book movies ever. And I'm excited to share this experience with Tara, with you guys. But more importantly, I'm excited for Tara to experience this incredible film for the first time. She is going to believe that a man can fly. So,
I am.
Yes. Anyways, Tara.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Look at my new ring the bell shirt.
Oh my God!
It makes me happy.
Oh my God,
I
Tara!
It's awesome.
Whoa!
Did you see how big he just freaked out? Crazy.
I love that shirt.
So feeling pretty good.
Just saying, my birthday's July 11th. You know?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up, buddy. So how are you doing?
I'm okay, just dealing with a lot of personal stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I'm hanging in there. So, you know,
Doing your best.
Yeah, doing my best. But you know, I'm grateful. You know, I saw a video or something that said, hey, if you have money in your bank account, you got a roof over your head, you got a great support system around you, you're doing okay
That's
despite
what you
whatever
got.
issues. And I have all those things. So I'm grateful. I really, really am. So despite everything, I am grateful.
My shoulder hurts, but I'm doing all right.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy. It's where you get to watch the whole thing with Tara and myself in the entire series, whichever Superman films we are going to be covering, because I imagine we're going to be covering quite a few here coming up. So make sure you do that. Also, Greg and John exclusively highlight many other TV shows and other highlights over there, so definitely go over there and check it out. Also, we have been running into so many monetary problems in regards to copyright, so it really does help us out. Seriously, we got a great community over there, and like I said, any support that you give us, really, it just helps keep the lights on. It helps keeps the hosts coming back in. So,
and you get 15% off this new shirt or any of the shirts.
Any
on
shirts
there,
on
any of the stuff
on rejectnationshop.com. But
Go
seriously, get that one. that's a good one. You can't go wrong on that one, especially. But yeah, and also we're up on social media. Should be up our handles and everything right there. Tara, myself, the rest of the team have our own personal social media accounts. Go follow us if you have not already. Tara, what have I forgotten? Tell me what I've messed up. I need to know.
Nada.
Perfect. Let's get right into the movie then. Superman the movie, commence. And just to let you know, it's composed by the greatest composer of all time, John Williams.
Okay.
Is this before the movie starts?
The Daily Planet, whose reputation for clarity and truth had become a symbol of hope for the city of Metropolis.
That's a
Okay.
cool, dreamy like transition, Tara.
Yep.
Yeah, the two most famous newspapers, in my opinion, in comic book history for me, the Daily Planet and the Daily Bugle. Spider-Man, Superman's. I don't think I've ever
Which one's in Batman?
I think that's the Gotham Gazette.
Oh, yeah. I like that one.
But you guys
Marlon Brando?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you guys let me know if I'm wrong on that. I need Koi here.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, God rest his soul. These logos are so... I love how they fly into the frame. Richard Donner. Great director. Goonies, Lethal Weapons. Come on, does this not make you want to work out or fly?
It's great. It kind of reminds me of Space Mountain, the ride.
I could see
Even
that.
though it's like it's a different franchise. I know that. But like it reminds me of the ride.
Is that wild? The guy who's playing Superman was introduced on the cast after the titles and after the first two actors, rather.
Oh,
Because
this is old school. We didn't do like leading as first name, right?
No, it's because Gene Hackman and Marlon Brando at the time were a little more famous than him.
Bigger than him. Yeah.
But he became a household name after this, obviously. Kind of reminds me of Batman '89, where Jack Nicholson got the first title card, understandably so. It's Jack Nicholson. Terrence Stamp, one of my favorites. I could jump the stalk just to burn your ass. Wall Street, one of my favorites. Johnny Williams.
There he is.
The legend. Jerry Siegel, Joe Shuster, yep. Oh, I love it. You're already into the theme. I love it.
I love it.
You know, I will tell you this, when we get to Man of Steel, I don't know if it's as iconic as this theme, but Hans Zimmer did an amazing job with that score too. It's totally different from this one, and I still think it's amazing.
But you still love it.
I love the Man of Steel score. So I'll say like Hans Zimmer did an impressive job.
This one is pretty epic.
This is one of the greatest scores ever in my so humble opinion. John Williams has come up with like some of the most iconic scores ever. Indiana Jones, Jaws, Star Wars.
Really?
Oh, wow. Harry Potter.
It's a lot.
Hook.
Wow, this is a really cool visual. The stars really actually do feel like they're flying by me.
Yeah, it's giving me 2001: A Space Odyssey vibes. Now that I've seen that film, don't tell Greg.
Oh, hot.
I know, I feel like Icarus right now.
Huh.
Oh, that's music. So good. Don't worry, guys. We'll say that about 10,000 more times.
Dude, I love this because I know that's a miniature and we don't use miniatures anymore or film them. It's all CGI, and this is very cool.
I'm obsessed with miniatures too. It still feels so real when you're with a miniature.
Yeah. I mean, it's great.
I love CGI too when it's applied the right way.
Yeah, me too. We're not going to be able to see this much anymore.
I ask you now to pronounce judgment on those accused.
Weird.
On this mindless aberration, whose only means of expression are wanton violence and destruction.
It's very hypnotic.
Yeah.
General Zod, charged with maintaining the defense of the planet Krypton itself, chief architect of this intended revolution and author of this insidious plot.
Oh.
To establish a new order amongst
us,
with himself as absolute ruler.
Oh, he wants the power.
The decision of the council will now be heard.
I've never noticed that. I know people are going to say how, but I've never noticed that curl that Marlon Brando's wearing in his hair.
It has therefore now become your decision. You alone will condemn us if you wish. And you alone will be held responsible by me.
Oh, okay. Well, when you put it that way.
You have been known to disagree with the council before. Yours could become an important voice in the new order, second only to my own.
Oh.
I offer you a chance for greatness, Jor-El. Take it. Join us.
Oh, God.
No matter that it takes an eternity, you will bow down before me.
I love his aura and his tone, Terrence Stamp.
Your heirs.
Like you really feel that menacing and that threat level just from his tone.
Whoa.
Cool.
That looks very awesome. Wow. What the heck? Oh. What?
Sweet.
Oh my goodness. They're like locked in a glass pane in space. Oh, wow. That's a very cool visual. Interesting.
My friends, you know me to be neither rash nor impulsive. I'm not given to wild, unsupported statements.
He is like glowing.
It's like a foil suit almost.
Yeah.
A glowing foil suit. Okay.
Wow.
Conclusions we find unsupportable.
This planet will explode within 30 days.
Uh-oh.
Jor-El, be reasonable.
My friend, I have never been otherwise.
That's a good line.
The decision of the council is final.
Man, I like how he's not freaking out and he's trying to be like as calm as possible. Like,
yeah.
With facts. You would think they would see reason in that manner.
Any attempt by you to create a climate of fear and panic among the populace must be deemed by us an act of insurrection.
Eesh.
I will remain silent. Neither I nor my wife leave Krypton.
Why have a scientific advisor if you're not going to listen to him, Tara?
I find it so odd. Do they not believe him, or are they just choosing to be like, we're not going to panic because where else are we going to go? I think it's very odd.
I just think they think he's wrong. In my opinion, I think if they thought he was truly correct, they would evacuate. I can't imagine they would just stay.
That's what I would assume, yeah.
These sets are so cool. They really have that alien futuristic vibe to them.
It's crazy how much that foil glows.
Have you finished?
Yeah, I'm curious how they did that. I don't think it was a post-production effect. I don't know.
Might be mixed with lighting.
It's the only answer, Lara. If he remains here with us, he will die as surely as we will.
But why Earth, Jor-El? They're primitives, thousands of years behind us.
He will need that advantage to survive.
That's a fair point. It's a really compelling story, though. Just the beginning with sending
He will defy their gravity.
your son from a dying planet to another.
Yeah.
His dense molecular structure will make him strong.
He'll be odd,
He'll be fast. Virtually invulnerable.
alone.
That's like the two sides of being a superhero.
He will never be alone.
Makes sense. That baby grew up one day and said, I was held by Marlon Brando on film in a Superman movie. Pretty cool bragging rights.
You will travel far, my little Kal-El.
Oh, little dude.
All that I have, all that I've learned, everything I feel, all this and more, I bequeath you, my son.
It's a really nice long tracking shot.
Yeah, good call, Tara. It's allowing us to feel the weight and levity of the situation by staying right here and not cutting.
As your life will be seen through mine, the son becomes the father.
There's some really great dialogue already at the beginning.
Gosh, that's getting, mighty close.
Don't worry, Tara. He's a scientist. He knows what he's doing.
Okay.
God, such a fascinating, cool set they built. All right, listen to Tara. Get out of there.
Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Those people are going to be like, we should have listened to him. Oh, goodness.
Yep. Sometimes the egos get in the way of the logic, or the emotion gets in the way of the logic. Either or. Guess ignorance is bliss, or in this case, fatal, Tara.
Oh, we're going down.
We should have listened to Jor-El. He wasn't BSing us.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Whoa.
Wow.
That reminds me of Willy Wonka going up through the glass window at the end.
Yeah.
Dang. Whoa.
Whoa. Ooh, great visual there.
This is all
that's very practical.
Yeah, I was going to say that's all with the actors there. That's all practical.
Awesome. Very cool.
I love the lighting too.
Yeah, they're like really trying to display that heat of the red heat coming in.
Right. Oh. Well, at least it sucks, but at least they're holding each other and they're together. Ooh.
Yikes. Oh. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. The planet we were just on was Kryptonite.
Krypton.
Mm-hmm.
Kryptonite. Okay. Kryptonite is the rock that makes him weak.
Okay.
Embedded in the crystals before you is the total accumulation of all literature and scientific fact from dozens of other worlds spanning the 28 known galaxies.
The fascinating things we see in space.
Yeah. They're like really giving us a passage of time right now. It wasn't like, because we could have just seen him and then cut to him on Earth.
And to your point, you could see he's a little bit older right there. He's got hair now.
Yeah.
Chief among these powers will be your sight, your strength, your hearing, your ability to propel yourself at almost limitless speed.
But can I beat the Flash in a race?
Oh. All right, hitting the Earth's atmosphere.
Hey, coming in hot. Gonna land right at Reject Nation Studio.
Whoa.
little different outcome in Smallville. They actually crash the truck when that happens. You got to watch that show, Tara. You would love it.
I do.
One of my favorite shows. Mine and fellow Geek Checks.
Wouldn't that beat all get out?
Whoa. That would go viral today with social media. You take a picture of that.
It would. Oh, boy. Here comes a little dude.
Little munchkin.
Oh, he's like, pick me up.
All these years, as happy as we've been, how I've prayed and prayed the good Lord see fit to give us a child.
Oh, he's so sweet.
The first thing we got to do when we get home is find out who that boy's proper family.
Hope you got a line to another universe or planet.
He hasn't got any. Not around here anyway.
Martha, are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
Well, duh.
Now, you saw how we found him, you know. Martha, Clark, Kent, are you listening to what I'm saying?
That's his name. Oh, what?
Getting his shoulder presses in early, Tara.
Oh, my goodness.
I like that discovery.
Like, yeah, he's not from around here,
not at
y'all.
all.
Come
Anywhere.
on now.
Come on, gang, hustle, let's go. Stack your helmets neatly.
God, again, they really nailed the aesthetics. It feels like we really are late 50s, early 60s.
Totally. I mean, there's like nothing around. We're in the middle of like just a yard. Here's the school.
Lana, don't bother
It's so funny.
I'll take
When I
them
was
in
a
with the other equipment.
Thank you, Clark. A whole bunch of us are going up to Mary Ellen's, play some records. Would you like to come?
Oh, hey.
Ken can't make it. They've got a lot of work to do.
What are you talking about? I just finished stacking all
that?
Oh.
Oh, Brad.
What a jerk that Brad is. You know, it's funny. I used to really confuse Lana Lang and Lois Lane all the time when I was a kid.
Oh, I probably would too. That's Lana, obviously.
Yeah, that's Lana
Because I know
Lang.
that Lois has brunette hair.
But yeah, the names are so similar. I was like, wait, what? Who's that? And they're both LL.
I'm just going to say that he could clean that up in 20 minutes.
Probably 10 seconds with his speed. No joke. It would probably be 10 seconds.
I think you could still go, buddy.
Damn.
Oh, my goodness.
Sign him up, NFL. Waiting for Clark Kent. But yeah, I was saying there's a lot of LLs in Superman. You got Lois Lane, Lana Lang, Lex Luthor. I'm sure there's many others, but like those are the top 3 LLs in Superman lore.
Oh my goodness.
And this is back in 78. Pretty good back then.
I wonder how they did that. Whoa.
See, if you would have got hit there, that train just would have got mashed.
Yeah.
Must have changed it around because they told in the versions I've ever watched, they tell us who that little girl was on the train, which I won't tell you.
Okay.
That's weird. Usually they tell us. Must be watching a different version.
Clark?
How'd you get here so fast?
I ran.
Told you's an oddball. Let's get out of here.
Look at Lana giving him the googly eyes.
She likes them.
Been showing off a bit, haven't you, son?
I didn't mean to show off, Pa.
Oh, you can do all these amazing things, and sometimes you think that you will just go bust unless you can tell people about it. When you first came to us, we thought that people would come and take you away because when they found out, you know, the things you could do, and that worried us a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
There's one thing I do know, son, and that is you are here for a reason, whatever the reason is. But I do know one thing. It's not to score touchdowns.
I'm glad they used some of these lines in Smallville now that I'm hearing them.
I'll race you to it. Yeah.
That was a beautiful scene.
Come on, Pop. Brent, come on.
Shows the care he has for his son, and like also he's grounding him down to reality and why he shouldn't show off. Like,
yeah.
And that he's there for him no matter what.
Oh, God, he's going to have a heart attack. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Jonathan!
Aw.
Almost looks like it's from Beetlejuice in the back.
Yeah, that does.
Those things I can do, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an important lesson for him to learn, though. Can't save everyone.
These master wide shots make him feel very isolated. I mean, Smallville, like in these shots, is freaking the smallest ville I've ever seen.
I've never heard it described that, but that's a good point. We'll say between the lighting on those suits when we were on Krypton and the lighting on this, it's pretty impressive.
I agree. The glow is great.
God, these amazing shots during the early morning. What we call them, Tara? The money shots?
For sure. The golden hour shots.
Golden hour shots. Thank you.
Sunrise and sunset. Limited time. Snag it quick.
Yeah. Easily the one I remember the most is Titanic. Because they're like, we got to get this right now. You guys make out and don't mess it up. That's so cool. You can see the trail she made as she walked over.
I have to leave.
I knew this time would come.
I talked to Ben Hubbard yesterday. He said that he'd be happy to help out from now on.
Yeah, can you imagine how much work he gets done on a farm in 5 minutes?
Do you know where you're headed?
North.
Remember, son. Always remember.
How could he forget?
It's a lot for the mom. She just lost her husband. She
has to let go of her son.
Wow, beautiful sweeping shot. Come in on the close-up. Felt like Dagobah.
Oh, wow, this is a cool set.
Yeah, the production design is fantastic. Especially when you think about it, too. This was 1978.
Whoa.
Right into Friend. This would be cool if it was in 3D, too. I'm not... Again, this was 78, so I don't know how...
I don't think we had 3D
I don't know
yet.
what the 3D phase was back then, because I think it was a little later in the early 80s, early mid-80s. I will say this too, Tara. This was a wild, ambitious move so far. Like, we're about 42, 43 minutes in. I know we've seen Clark Kent, obviously, but we haven't seen Christopher Reeve yet.
Right.
So that's a very fascinating move. Early July 4th.
Okay. Is that like his throne? What is this? What's going on here?
We call it the Fortress of Solitude. I am the great and powerful Oz.
My son,
Oh, okay. I was like, what is this?
I am Jor-El. I'm your father. By now you will have reached your 18th year. By that reckoning, I will have been dead for many thousands of your years.
Damn, this time works totally different.
Yeah.
Krypton.
You are the only survivor of the planet Krypton. Even though you've been raised as a human being, you are not one of them. You have great powers.
Cool transition.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me now, my son.
I think this is a very smart way to use exposition because this is a natural conversation to be had.
Yeah.
It's for us, the audience, and for Clark.
In this next year, we shall examine the human heart. It is more fragile than your own.
Clark learned that, unfortunately, the hard way with his Earth father.
We will enter the realm of the red Krypton sun, source of your strength and nourishment and cause of our eventual destruction.
Right. We saw that red sun hit Krypton.
This year, we shall examine the various concepts of immortality and their basis in actual fact.
These are like really trippy effects. I like it.
Is embedded in the crystals which I have sent along. Study them well, my son, and learn from them. We have reason.
Okay.
12 of your years will have passed. For this reason, among others.
Damn. 12 years passed while he's in here? Damn. That's insane. Never realized that in the times I've watched it. Things you miss when you discover when you rewatch.
They can be a great people, Kal-El. They wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way. For this reason, above all, their capacity for good. I have sent them you, my only son.
He's a ray of hope, Tara.
Cool.
12 years later. Yeah!
Interesting transition.
Woohoo!
It's flying right at us.
All right, you just got the whole...
That was awesome.
The whole thing of Smallville right there in 45 minutes.
Good old Daily Planet.
Like how that dude's like so annoyed by being taking a picture of. Yeah, oh, they all are. Oh, Margot Kidder, R.I.P.
How many T's in bloodletting?
2.
He was actually in Back to the Future. Marty McFly's older brother. Think David?
A good reporter doesn't get great stories, Jimmy.
A good reporter
Makes them great.
There's only one P in this. Lois Lane, say hello to Clark Kent. Told you one P. Lois Lane,
Oh, he's so cute.
He's just a mild-mannered reporter, Tara.
I love it. He's undercover.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Ken, can you open this? Oh, sure, Mr. White.
This could be the basis for a whole series. I mean, we get psychologists, we get sociologists, we get...
Lois, you're pushing a bunch of rinky-dink tabloid.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to shake it up like that.
Oh, well, of course not, Lois. I mean, why would anyone want to make a total stranger look like a fool?
That strange day when you're shouting out something quite often, and then one day they randomly turn into a sponsor. Let's backtrack a little bit first. You guys know Coy Jandreau, one of the core hosts here at Real Rejects, our comic book expert, our lore guy, the guy who can take a throwaway character and turn it into a giant conversation. Yeah, that guy. When he told me a few months ago that he was auditioning for the official DC Studios Showcase podcast, I was genuinely excited for him. Then to see him actually land that spot, wow. He's the comic correspondent on the show right alongside host Tyler Coates and Frankie Smith, who I met at Multicon, by the way. If you thought she was sweet on camera, she's even sweeter in person. She's a fantastic human being. Coy, with them, it's perfect. And honestly, it means a lot to us here too, because supporting this podcast, I don't know if I have to say the whole thing now, the DC Studios Showcase podcast, it genuinely feels like supporting part of Real Rejects. So, in case you missed the memo, what is it? The DC Studios Showcase podcast is your inside source for everything DC Studios. It's hosted by fans, made for fans, and gives you exclusive insights and interviews you won't find anywhere else. Every other Friday, Frankie, Tyler, and Coy break down DC's biggest news, dissect the latest shows and films, and highlight the must-read comics. Guests already include Lauren LaFranc from The Penguin, John Gunn from Creature Commandos, Katie Sackhoff from the Watchmen animated movies, and trust me, there's a more coming. I mean, Superman's not even out, and James Gunn's Superman on the horizon. They're diving deep. That means interviews with the cast, and James Gunn himself, talking about what that character means to him and where the DC universe is headed. It is a fantastic podcast. And if you are a DC fan, this is the podcast to be subscribed to. You can watch episodes on Max or Max's YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes drop every other Friday. Do not miss it. Show some love, support Coy, support the podcast. It's DC Studio Showcase. Thank you again for sponsoring this video.
Olson, why am I paying you $40 a week when I should have you arrested for loitering?
$40 a week?
Yeah, crazy.
Jeez. The cost of living.
I bet you like a tomato was like 5 cents.
Yeah, cost of living was a lot less back then. Super copy.
Just introduce him around. Yeah. He's starting with the paper today. I'm giving him the city beat.
The city beat.
That's my beat.
Clark Kent may seem like just a mild-mannered reporter, but listen, he is, in my 40 years in this business, the fastest typist I've ever seen.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps you could arrange for half my salary to be sent to this address on a weekly basis.
Don't tell me. He sends a check every week to his sweet gray-haired old mother.
Actually, she's silver-haired. Thank you very much, Miss Wright.
I love how he mumbles his words. He's so good.
Any more at home like you?
Not really, no.
Over here?
Yeah, right here. There's some papers in the pile right there.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Clumsy and bumbling. I can relate.
Oh, did I? Writing and everything. Oh, yeah, I've been since I was 11 years old. Oh, I got to mail these. Okay, bye. Okay, good luck tonight.
I love that character.
How'd you like your first day on the job, huh?
Oh, well, frankly, the hours were sort of longer than I expected, but then on the whole, meeting you and Jimmy Olsen and Mr. White, gosh, on the whole, I'd say it's been swell.
Swell. Oh, God.
There are very few people left in the world who feel comfortable saying
Oh, really? I'm assuming 70s they say it. Yeah.
Sorry. The Olsen was fantastic.
Hey! Huh? Come here. Come on.
What?
Hurry up.
Oh.
Clark, I think we better get out of here.
I think we better do what he says, Lois. Don't do anything. It's all right. Times are tough for some these days, but this isn't the answer. You can't solve society's problems with a gun.
Amen.
Now, come on, lady, hand it over.
Lois, I think maybe you better.
She gonna kick him? Kick him. Yeah! Oh no, oh no. Oh my God, he caught it. Oh my God, he caught the bullet. That was great.
Clark!
Damn.
Are you all right, Clark?
That was tight.
What happened?
I guess I must have fainted.
Fainted? You fainted.
Good job, buddy. That's great. I love it.
She is so lucky he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Swell.
Lois, supposing that man had shot you. Is it worth risking your life over $10, 2 credit cards, a hairbrush, and a lipstick?
He knows exactly what's in there.
You just described the exact contents of my purse.
How?
Wild guess.
Isn't that what every woman has in her purse? Exactly that, right?
It's close.
Oh, I miss this actor, Ned Beatty. He's in one of my favorite comedies of all time, Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that'd be a great reaction one day. I love that movie. And Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai's in that movie.
Let's take him. Wait a minute. Maybe he'll lead us to the big man himself.
Lex Luthor?
And this actor, he's in all the Lethal Weapon 4 movies. He's the captain, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's the captain. Same director as this movie, Richard Donner. I think he might have been his brother-in-law or something. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Love a seeing
That's
eye
awesome.
dog. Good doggy.
Good pupperoo.
Yeah, not letting him get ripped off. Smart dog.
Smoking cars are forward. Move along now. Your luggage up the top.
They're trying to find this guy, and this guy apparently knows where to find Lex Luthor.
You got it.
Armis, make it track 22. I seen him and I'm right on him, lower level.
Hey, he's got the New York accent there.
He's seen him.
He's on track 22.
Nice. Very cool.
It's almost like the theme evokes bumbling.
It's amazing.
But it's still iconic.
Power to keep those legs moving.
Oh, I miss you, Gene Hackman. You're so good. Hey.
Oh no. Oh no. Cutting it close. Oh, okay. I see what you did there.
Harry, where are you?
In pieces.
Definitely dead.
I would imagine in pieces, right?
Yeah, cut up.
Well, there's the hat remains somewhat.
What, the body's not there? Oh, okay.
Sick.
I want to know what their electric bill is like every month down there.
Sick, Miss Tessmacher? Sick when I'm mere days from executing the crime of the century? Step away from that, please.
Love his zeal and ego, confidence.
You tell me that I'm brilliant? Oh, no. That would be too obvious. Fiendishly gifted.
Try twisted.
Yes.
Her outfit is dope.
Why, it's the most brilliantly diabolical leader of our time, surrounding himself with total nincompoop. I'm back, Mr. Luthor. Yes, I was just talking about you.
Nincompoops.
Oh, great physical acting by that guy.
And his reaction to him falling without looking was so good, too.
Very good.
Miss Tessmacher, when I was 6 years old, my father said to me,
Get out.
he said, son, stocks may rise and fall. People are no damn good, but they will always need land.
That's
Through
true.
the nose to get it. Remember my father said.
That's what made McDonald's so big.
You realize what people are shelling out up there for a few miserable rooms off a common elevator? What more could anyone ask?
His reactions are so good.
The sex maniac profile.
I love that we are still rolling. These shots are great. And this takes a lot of coordination between all the actors. They have to know where to hit their mark, when to cross camera, when to not.
That could have been a hidden cut, but in
Maybe.
78, I don't know
I don't
if they're
think
gonna
so.
do it. Yeah, I doubt in 78 they'd do a hidden
I
cut
think
like
they're
that.
just still rolling
Yeah, I think
on a
they
dolly.
are. Yeah, no, I think they are.
Yeah, there's enough room in between those desks for a dolly to fit. So
This is an impressive shot for sure.
Can I take you to the airport?
Not unless you can fly. Clark. Ladies.
Sorry. Lois?
Would you be a pet mail that for me? Thanks.
Oh, sure.
A pet.
I've never heard that before. Would you be a pet? I've heard, would you be a deer?
Oh.
I can't believe we're still rolling. I freaking love this
Damn, I didn't even notice that. Good call.
We are still rolling. I will always notice that. Oh my God, he's so tall. Oh my God, is that going to break and blow? They showed us that for a reason. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yep. There we go. Oh.
Oh.
That's a great visual. Oh, that looks awesome. That was practical. That's so dope. Very cool. Awesome.
I would be freaking out right now.
Oh no. A girl, climb. I don't know. Oh God. What a visual.
Could you imagine
Oh God, I would not unhook. I don't know. I mean, I would climb. I would climb.
Yeah, I would want to unhook and just get out.
I'm so scared.
Oh, I would probably try climb, if possible, climb above. I don't
My God. Oh, okay. Good. Get out. Oh God. Ah! Oh no. She ain't gonna do a pull up. What's happening here?
Oh, the hat fell. What a nice detail.
He knows it's hers. Oh, yeah, we know how fast he can run. Is he already at the top? Oh, no. Nope, never mind. What is he thinking? What are you doing? Okay, cool. Nice reveal there. Awesome.
Excuse me. That's a bad outfit.
Whoa.
Awesome. Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
Oof.
Cool.
I've got you.
You've got me. Who's got you?
Whoa. He's going to have to save that too, right? Can he? He's so strong. He'll just hold it up, right? Oh. Yep. Cool.
We saw him doing shoulder presses as a little baby with the truck. That's nothing for him.
Awesome.
I love her disbelief reaction. And the music is also helping to elevate how we're feeling. It's very hopeful and heroic.
Well, I certainly hope this little incident hasn't put you off flying, miss. Statistically speaking, of course, it's still the safest way to travel.
I quote that all the time to people.
Who are you?
A friend.
Cool.
Bye.
Yeah, understandable. Someone pinch me.
Yeah, I get it. Great shot.
Awesome. Cinematography's been on point all film. Jeez.
Oh, this reminds me of Mission Impossible.
Ghost Protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's going up the Burj Khalifa.
I just saw it.
The Burj Khalifa. And
yeah. Oh.
Awesome. See how he's looking down at him like that?
That's such a fun reveal.
That's like the Superman the Ride where he's looking down when you come up.
Hi there. Something wrong with the elevator?
Ah!
I bet that was the last thing he was expecting.
Officer? Good evening, Officer Mooney.
The disbelief.
Take him away.
Little pre-lethal weapon scene. Cops fighting robbers.
Yeah. He's just flying around, scoping it out.
That was dumb to leave a couple of them because they could always name those guys.
I'd give them up immediately. I'd be like, oh, these people, let me go.
It's a lot of money. Cool.
Oh.
Sergeant, you don't believe me. I swear, fly in.
Fly in.
Flew up in the air again, he did like a big bluebird.
Like a big blue bird.
You don't believe me?
With bright red boots.
Flying.
I'll be off in a few minutes and I'll meet you there myself.
There's a yacht or a boat in the middle
Flying.
of the street.
Red boots. There you go.
First bottle's on me. Let me get my hat.
That's right. That's right.
It's like perfect timing. Now I don't have to go to the ward.
Hey, Frisky, will you come down from there?
Hi, I'll get him.
And this is where Tara fell in love with Superman.
Aw, kitty. Nice.
Bye, Frisky.
Oh, Frisky.
Frisky's so
See,
cute.
that's why he's a hero. He helps everyone in need, Tara.
Clark Kent.
Man swooped at his sky and gave him haven't I? Stop telling lies.
Oh, boy. All right, Mom.
I mean, that's hard to believe that story. But maybe if she watches the news later on at night, maybe she'll believe
Exactly.
Doesn't look too good. What do you think?
What the hell was What happened? You lost power and never won. Lost power? Hell, we lost the whole engine.
her. Oof.
Yeah, you did. Alrighty. There we go.
Great shot.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just a small
Wow,
model
that looks
plane.
awesome.
He's like, what am I waving at? What?
What the hell's going on out there? Fly. Don't look, just fly.
Oh.
We got something.
Fly. Don't look. Just fly.
The news is like, thank you so much. We have so much to talk about now.
Your guess is as good as anybody's. True or false, miracle or fraud. The answer is up to you. A cab driver ran up to Lincoln down today and rode off his...
To bar and restaurant.
This is a really sick set.
An amazing set. Like, I want to live there. Like, what is this place?
Do you think it's the genuine article?
If he is, he's not from this world. Because if any human being were going to perpetrate such a fantastic hoax, it would have been me. My robe!
He's eating a candied apple.
I haven't had one of those when I was a
It's
kid.
forever. It's so random. I love it.
Listen, Mr. Luthor, maybe this guy that flies is just sort of passing through, you know?
He's getting the robe all wet. Why would he not step all the way out of the water?
The next time, put my robe on after I'm out of the pool.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what?
The Post. It flies.
How'd you get
The
that
news.
shot?
Look, Ma, no
These are
wires.
incredible
The
shots.
Times. Blue bomb buzzes Metropolis. The planet. We're sitting on top of the story of the century here.
Caped Wonder.
Where does he live? What is the S?
Night at 8, your place. Hopefully a friend.
A friend.
Nice move, Clark.
Mike, what's his name? What's he got hidden under that cape of his? Batteries?
Batteries. Some batteries.
What's your favorite ball team?
This is so cute.
Now listen to me. I tell you, boys and girls.
I like how he didn't even let Clark talk. She dressed up nicely for this interview.
Wow, she looks so pretty.
It's 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Some friend.
He's late.
He's probably saving people.
Cinderella bites the dust. I love that line.
Wow. Incredible shot again.
Good evening, Miss Lane.
Hi.
It's the best kind of way to get startled.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have plans this evening?
Oh, this whole thing, no.
Well, listen, it's no trouble at all for you to come back later.
Don't move.
Sorry to drop in on you like this, Miss Lane, but I've been thinking, you know, there must be a lot of questions about me that people in the world would like to know the answers.
Of course.
I love how confident she is, like around Clark and the rest of everyone at the Daily Plan. And then with him, she's like very vulnerable.
You really shouldn't smoke, you know, Miss Lane.
Don't tell me. Lung cancer, right?
Well, not yet, thank goodness.
Oh.
He can see through her.
Would you like a glass of wine?
No thanks. I never drink when I fly.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't, but if I did, Miss Lane, you'd be the first to know about it.
Ooh.
Get in there.
Flirting.
He's dropping just a little bit of juice right now.
How tall are you?
About 6'4".
Oh, figure you.
I assume then that the rest of your bodily functions are normal?
This is great.
Do you eat?
Yes, I do. When I'm hungry. This platter must be made of lead.
Yes it is, so?
Oh, you see, I sort of have a problem seeing through lead.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you have a first name?
What do you mean, like Ralph or something?
No, I mean like,
Pink.
Huh?
Pink.
What a good delivery.
What's your background? Where do you hail from?
See, I'm from, well, pretty far away. I come from a planet called Krypton.
Huh? Oh, Krypton. The C-R-I...
She always misspells things.
I've noticed.
K-R-Y. Do you like pink?
I like pink very much, Lois.
You know, I wore a pink tie to prom, just saying.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
Why are you here? There must be a reason for you to be here.
Yes. I'm here to fight for truth and justice in the American way.
Hey.
Nice.
You're going to end up fighting every elected official in this country. Just how fast do you fly?
Oh, I don't know, really. No, never actually, bothered to time myself. Say, why don't we find out?
And how do you propose we do that?
Take a ride with me?
Nice.
I say we have a race. You versus the Flash.
Are you serious?
Sure. What's the matter? Don't you want to go? Okay. I don't need these.
And this whole scene is so matter of fact right now. I love it.
I'm pretty sure this was the screen test for them both. This,
really?
This scene,
it's perfect.
If I remember correctly.
Like, obviously, they're vibing.
Yeah.
Clark said that you're just a figment of somebody's imagination, like Peter Pan.
Lark, who's that, your boyfriend?
Clark? Oh, Clark. No, he's nothing. He's just a
Pan,
Uh-huh.
Peter Pan flew with children, Lois.
Nah.
Who directed this again?
Richard Donner.
Richard Donner. Good freaking job with the long shots, Richard Donner. I really appreciate you.
He did Lethal Weapons 1, 2, 3, and 4, The Goonies, many other films. Conspiracy Theory. I think he also did Scrooge, too, in 1988.
I like the music here.
I was going to say what I love about John Williams' score. He's able to come up with the heroic theme of Superman. He's able to come up with the bumbling and
the wonder
and the scary theme with Lex Luthor and all terror theme or that threat theme, but also the love theme here with Lois and Superman. Like so many layers to this score that are so beautiful.
Yeah.
That makes a good score. Oh my God, R.I.P. Twin Towers. But that's what's so beautiful about this score.
Yeah.
It's a versatile score. It's not one note.
They do a really good job with the obviously blowing their clothes and her hair. She has to have a fan on her.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. It looks awesome.
I wonder how it felt though for the actors to be on the wires and to do all this though. Curious. Because you probably had to do it for hours, I got to imagine. Oh, I like that close up of their hands holding.
Oh, don't let her go. Oh, God. Yeah. Nice.
Don't worry, he had plenty of time to get you, but understandable reaction again.
Can you read my mind? Do you know what it is that you do to me?
Oh.
I don't know who you are. Just a friend from another star.
So I didn't tell you that little girl we saw on the train was Lois, by the way.
Oh.
Back in the beginning.
Yeah.
Here I am, like a kid out of school, holding hands with a god.
Huh.
I'm a fool.
This in her head, like voiceover is great.
Can you read my mind?
Such a great visual.
Can you picture the things I'm thinking of? Wondering why you are all the wonderful things you are. You can fly. If you need a friend, I'm the one to fly to.
That's a good line.
If you need to be loved, here I am.
Whoa.
Read my mind.
She ready.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to do much better than Superman. Kind of hard.
Oh, we forgot to time ourselves.
Yeah.
You'll have to do it again.
Maybe next time.
She's so in the moment.
You okay?
She's speechless. That's beautiful.
Her reaction there was just perfect.
Yes, it was indeed.
Beautiful acting by her.
Superman.
She said the thing, Tara.
Yeah. The name of the movie.
Lois?
Oh, he changed that quick? That's very smart.
He's
I like
fast.
that a lot.
Hi. Can I come in?
Oh, yeah.
I love she's dismissive towards him.
Yeah. She's got Superman now.
Did have a date tonight, remember?
Oh.
Lois?
Huh?
You haven't been,
She's love drunk.
I need a person. I have to fix my hair and some blush on.
Oh, is he going to take off his glasses?
That's
for
one of my
her?
favorite shots of the movie. He was kneeled
He's
down.
so good.
And he lifts up there and he takes off his glasses. He becomes Superman right there. That's an iconic shot, Tara.
I love it.
There's something I have to tell you. I'm really...
Well,
I was, at first, really nervous about tonight.
Christopher Reeve does such a good job playing it,
Excellent.
going off back and forth between bumbling and then the confidence Superman.
Now then.
She didn't spend the night how she wanted to exactly, but...
It's first date, Tara.
Mhm.
We'll get there.
Amazing. Too good to be true.
It's too good to be true. He's 6'4", has black hair, blue eyes, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, and tells the truth.
And M. You want M, Mr. Luthor? Come straight up.
M as in moron, Otis? No, it's N. Oh. N as in Neanderthal, nincompoop, nitwit, and L as in ladder.
Ladder, Mr. Luthor, coming right up. I'm sorry, Mr. Luthor.
Ooh.
In the interview, he says that the planet Krypton exploded in 1948. Ridiculous little freak. Took 3 years in a rocket ship to get to Earth.
Ergo, 1948, 3 years.
1951.
Do you know why the number 200 is so vitally descriptive to both you and me? It's your weight and my IQ. Deductive reasoning, that's the name of the game. Fragments from the planet Krypton exploded and went into outer space.
Mhm.
It is reasonable to assume that some of those particles of debris
are still out there. Yeah. Take forever to find them.
A meteorite found in Addis Ababa. I know I'm going to get wrapped in the mouth for this, but so what?
The level of specific radioactivity is so high to anyone from the planet Krypton, this substance is lethal.
It's like a lethal weapon.
Bingo.
But this stuff here will kill him.
Yeah. Wow.
Doesn't it give you kind of a shudder of electricity through you to be in the same room with me?
It gives
Oh
us
my God, that line.
it gives us a shudder of electricity to watch you, Gene Hackman.
You gave them eyes, but they cannot see. Nor can Superman through lead.
He can't see through lead.
And kryptonite will destroy him.
So you got to make a lead suit and carry around kryptonite, I guess.
Whoa, good call, Tara. That does happen in the comics, I believe.
Looks like a burnous. You know, just a wraparound. Are we going?
It's got to wrap around.
I like how he's intellectually brought down whenever they talk.
Oh, absolutely.
It's hysterical.
He's so over it. Oh, whoa, look at that missile.
Look at these cars in the 70s. Is someone driving that?
No.
What are those cars called that we have now? Waymo?
Waymo.
This is, damn.
It's like a Waymo, but that guy's controlling it like a remote control car.
Whoa.
Ah.
I was going to say, this is an early version of Waymo.
Just crashed your car, buddy. Oh, that was his plan to stop the missile. Durr.
Looks pretty back.
Very, very subtle disguise, Tara. Doom, 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 doom.
All right, get on the radio and get an ambulance down here. I don't want to hold this convoy up any more than I can. He's having trouble breathing, sir. What do you think?
CPR?
Well, I suggest
vigorous chest massage. That would work.
Oh, God.
Mouth to mouth.
You pervert.
1978.
One of my men doing anything I wouldn't be prepared to do myself. Yeah, but sir, in an ambulance. All right, man, gather around.
Jeez.
Yikes.
Again, this theme is so bumbling. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. They still haven't cut. He ran all the way down, got in, and now we're on the...
I did it. Just like you told me. All right.
That's great.
I set the first to 38, the second one to 67, and the third one to 117.
Otis! The third one was supposed to be 11, and the fourth one 7.
Why would you trust him with this job?
I'm like, why did he get that job?
I would have gave him the ambulance job.
Absolutely.
All right, get it right, will you?
Wow, they changed quick. Changing schemes.
Back that thing up the road. Back that thing up out of here. Back it off the road. Off the road.
Oh.
Yeah, that's smart. I would trust her over him.
Yeah, for sure.
Where did she go? I guess she went under the bridge, right?
You must have, yeah. Love it.
Sergeant, we took the wrong
I'm a lieutenant. You're speaking to a naval officer.
Damn, that is big.
What I don't understand is why you would sell out to a faceless person that you've never met. I mean, you don't even know his name. Oh, yeah.
It's Is this the place to do an interview?
He offered for this worthless.
She can multitask.
Eyes on the road. Maybe let him hold the mic.
Hi, everybody. Has anybody seen Lois anywhere around today?
No, I haven't seen her, but the chief wants to see you. You're blocking the set, Clark.
I like that guy's delivery. You're blocking the sack, Clark. Almost sounds like a Family Guy character.
Yeah.
She's out west looking into a land fraud deal. Sent young Olson with her on his first assignment. Some unidentified clown out there is buying up thousands of acres of worthless desert at incredible prices.
Now, who could that be?
People break into a museum in the dead of night, kill 2 people, and what do they take?
Damn.
A worthless piece of meteorite.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I've been in this news game 40 years, man and boy, and I got where I am: guts, compassion, and something you're sadly lacking in, son.
Humility?
No, not humility. You got bags of humility.
It's
Take charge. Let people know who you are.
Oh, ow. That hurts my ears.
gonna say we don't want him to let people know who he is.
This is Lex Luthor.
Oh, God.
One thing alive with less than 4 legs can hear this frequency, Superman, and that's you.
Oh.
5 minutes of poison gas pellet containing propane lithium compound.
What?
We released through thousands of air ducts in the city.
Whoa.
Actively annihilating half the population of Metropolis.
I was a reporter before most of my friends were copy boys.
Wow. That's very cool. That
he's able to communicate with him like that in that way.
it's so great.
I know it all seems a bit much, but how else was I going to meet you, Superman? I knew you'd never accept an invitation.
Another really good tracking shot. Fantastic.
Yeah, there's so many great tracking shots.
Well, I just knew you couldn't resist that.
Hopefully no one in the office sees Clark just hurl out the window.
Nice.
Cool.
That's a great transition.
What happened to his suit, though?
Awesome.
That said Gordon on it, that bus. Now we got to get a bus that says Erickson.
There's a strong streak of good in you, Superman, but then nobody's perfect. Almost nobody.
Honing in on the signal's origin.
What the?
Oh, Superman!
Gee!
Oh, Superman.
You get worried about?
Oh, whoa.
That's what we call underground drilling hurricane.
Wow, cool. He turns into a drill.
Definitely coming, Mr. Luthor.
That's a very fun visual.
Look at the eyes rolling to the right when he was walking by. Again, I love those subtle touches. Oh, she is like smitten.
My attorney will be in touch with you about the damage to the door.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Nope.
I don't think he wants me to, Mr. Luthor.
All right, Luthor, where's the gas pellet?
Somewhere in the back of my mind, actually.
Is that how a warped brain like yours gets its kicks? By planning the death of innocent people?
No, by causing the death of innocent people.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn, look at it simultaneously went up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You may or may not know I am, as they say, very heavy into real estate. In order to make money in that game, you have to buy for a little and sell for a lot, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, problem. How to make the land more valuable between the time you buy it and the time you sell it.
Right.
This is California, richest, most populous state in the Union.
I don't need a geography lesson from you, Luthor.
The San Andreas Fault, maybe you've heard of it.
Yes, it's the joining together of two land masses. The fault line is unstable and shifting, which is why you get earthquakes in California from time to time.
Wonderful.
He's like someone smart to talk to.
Is the richest, most expensive real estate in the world. San Diego,
Yeah.
Los Angeles, San Francisco.
Yeah.
It occurs to me that a 500 megaton bomb planted at just a proper point would
destroy most of California.
Yeah.
Millions of innocent people would be killed. The West Coast, as we know it, would
fall into the sea.
Uh-huh.
Bye, California.
No.
Hello, new West Coast, my West Coast.
All right. Okay.
Costa del Lex, Lutherville, Marina del Lex, Otisburg. Otisburg.
And fun fact, in Batman Arkham Knight, there is a place called Otisburg.
It's a little bitty
It was an Easter egg from this.
Otisburg?
I want to go to Otisburg.
a sick, twisted dreamer. Your plan couldn't possibly work.
I'll admit there were a few problems adjusting the precise trajectory of the missile, finding the optimum stress point for the fault line itself. By the way, is target 0 right here. Ooh.
It's a nice visual.
Wow, cool transition right into the spot of where it was like on the map.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, is that John Ratzenberger or Ratzenberger? Have you seen it?
Definitely looks like
Do you know that actor, John Ratzenberger? Ratzenberger? Have you seen
he's
that?
definitely a guy I've seen a bunch before. I wouldn't know his name
He's
though.
in every Pixar movie. He's Ham the pig in the Toy Story movies.
Oh, that's cool.
I think he's also the mailman in Cheers, but he does a voice in every single Pixar movie. I had no idea he was in this.
But as for the rest, it's nothing but a sick fantasy.
Fantasy? No. It's history. It's happening, Superman. Mitch Tessmacher!
Oh.
I love when he says her name like that and screams it. Oh, checking my hair, make sure I look good.
It's going like a bat over the Grand Canyon. So's the other one.
The other one. There's two of them.
Go get it, Superman.
Damn, did you see that look she gave him?
Oh, I did.
Oh.
Well, I, on the other hand, could stop them with my detonator.
All right, Luthor. Where is it? Where's a detonator?
That's a cool visual of his
awesome. Yeah,
his
very
X-ray
cool.
vision.
You diseased maniac. Do you really think you could hide it from me by encasing it in lead? I'll mold this box into your prison bars.
Ah. Oh, no. No, you have to close it.
He's too weak right
No,
now.
no.
Little souvenir from the old hometown. I've spared no expense to make you feel right at home.
Oh.
Oh, God.
You were great in your day, Superman, but it just stands to reason. When it came time to cash in your chips, so a diseased maniac would be your banker.
Can't tell if that's ADR.
Mind over muscle?
Oh, no. No.
You don't even care where the other missile's headed, do you?
I know exactly where it's headed. Hackensack, New Jersey.
Whoa.
I have to leave you now. No hard feelings. We all have our little faults. Mine's in California.
Nice line. Oh, no.
That suit must have been so heavy underwater.
My mother lives in Hackensack.
Oh. Go help Superman. I thought maybe like she could, but no, there's no way. Okay.
Come on, get it off, buddy.
Come on. She's gonna help him. I know she is. I feel it. You gotta save Superman to save your mom. Yes, girl. Come on now.
Innocent people, millions of innocent people die.
Maybe.
Maybe. No.
If I help you, do you promise to save my mother first? If you promise me, I believe you because you always tell the truth.
Oh.
I promise. I promise.
Yeah, you can't lie, Tara.
Nice. Now get in there. Help him out. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, if Superman ends up saving or stopping the two missiles, I guess Lex Luthor's biggest issue was saying out loud where the other one was going, but I don't think he knew that Miss Tessmacher's mom was in Hackensack, New Jersey.
No, yeah.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have said that.
Okay, take it off. What are you doing? This girl's killing me. She's killing me. She's killing me.
I think that's why she didn't take it off.
She's killing me.
Wanted to get that kiss in first.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Why did you kiss me first?
I didn't think you'd let me later.
Thank you, Miss Tessmacher.
Why is it I can't get it on with a good guy?
Get it on with one of the good guys.
Whoa.
Whoa. Awesome. Very cool.
Cool.
Yikes.
Ooh, that is really empty.
Yep.
I got pretty empty or close to empty the other day. I was like at 20 miles left.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I normally don't like it that far or that close.
Oh, whoa. Wow, this is a really fun visual. They did a really good job for this being like very old school.
For sure. I still think it holds up. For 1978, this is really good.
Yeah.
I would even say if this was 1988, this would still look good.
Whoa. Great master shot. Makes him look so tiny compared to that missile. Well, bro, you're gonna kill her mom. What'd you expect?
Yeah, that's a good point. She's emotionally conflicted. Please tell. I want to see the gas prices, Tara. Gosh darn it.
Cool.
Oh no! Did it hit? Tara, it hit. Whoa, you can see the impact.
Whoa.
That's crazy. You could see the impact from space.
Oh, he's going to be able to stop the...
Whoa. Yeah, but she doesn't have...
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
Great practical effects of that. The shed coming down, that looked very cool.
Does she have gas? Did
Nice.
it fill up?
No, she didn't have time. Oh, wow.
Oh, good stunt work there.
Yeah. Looks great.
Dukes of Hazzard. Right, because this is hitting San Francisco, Los Angeles, and San Diego is what he said, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a cool visual of the San Andreas Fault, though.
Oh no. Okay, Superman, come on now. You got to pick it up.
Ooh.
If that bridge goes down, that's bad news bears.
Golden Gate Bridge is falling down. Gee.
Nice Trans Am, and they just crashed it.
It's a shame, Tara.
It really is.
Dang, look at you can feel how high it is from the scope of how far that shot is.
Yeah. Oh, what?
That is awesome.
All right, dude.
He's repairing the fault line.
Very freaking cool. Wow.
That's a cool visual.
Good job on that.
Yeah.
No. It'll stop now.
I mean, it's still damaged, so he's gonna have to get there.
Yeah. Nice. Good visual there.
Dang.
Oh, man. It just keeps going.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, my God. They were all over him. I love it. Very cool.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Oh,
It's not good. Dam's going down.
It's a damn problem. Again, the practical
they're great.
effects are fantastic.
Yep, agreed. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Whoa, the water just came into frame there. Ooh.
Gentlemen, is that man all right?
Yeah. Wow, that looks awesome.
And terrifying.
I don't know how they got that. It's really good visual. That's awesome.
Hang on, Jim.
Wow, cool.
Oh no, it's coming into town, all that water.
Oh no.
Miss Lane will be driving by any minute.
Oh. Whoa. Wow.
There's a lot of water. It's almost like a typhoon coming into town, Tara.
Yeah.
Oh, so she did not fill up the gas. I really didn't remember how long the time in between that cut was.
Please, come on, turn over.
Girl, you're out of gas. It doesn't matter if it turns over or not. Oh boy, you gotta get out of there. Such a good visual. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, that looks awesome. Oh wow. That's a great stunt.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yikes. She really had to get covered with mud, too. That was definitely her.
Come on, Superman, you got this. Such a small little town. Oh, those are definitely models.
Yeah.
You can tell on those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell all this is models.
Yeah, even the dam was because there's no way they could.
Yeah,
but they did a better. They did a better depth of field, and I think with the Hoover Dam, it did look very realistic. Some of these other ones, it's obvious that it's miniatures, but I don't mind it too much. That looks very good. These cut twos are a little obvious, but that's fine.
Again, we're back in '78, so you just gotta have a little leeway.
Oh no. Those rocks really gonna stop it?
It's a lot of rocks.
Okay, maybe it will. All right, Super. We see you. Now go save your girl. She's dying in that car. She's about to be a pancake.
Get there. Oh, I love that POV. That's awesome tracking shot, but right behind his head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah, it's suffocating.
Getting buried alive. Wow, great visual of it just going black. That's smart. I like that.
Man, that car is wrecked.
Nice. Come on, buddy. Like, give her CPR or something. There's no way she's dead. No way. She gotta be saved by true love's kiss or some shite. Come on now.
All those things I can do, all those powers. And I couldn't even save him.
Right.
Kind of ties back to the lesson he learned about his dad. Can't save everyone.
Whoa, what are you doing? What? Oh, can you reverse time? Can he turn the world the other way? Is that what he's doing? Is he turning the other way so we reverse time? Yeah, oh my God, I knew it. Oh my God, so smart. Oh, wow. Duh. I didn't even think of that till he was looping around the world. Very cool.
I love the visual, though, of it.
Nice. And now you got to set it right. Yep. Wow. Awesome. That's very cool. I love that.
Lois is back. Thank goodness. I'm glad they let that moment breathe, though, for a second. They didn't rush right into him going right away and doing that.
Right.
Hi. Don't bother. I think it's dead.
The problem with Men of Steel, there's never one around when you want one.
Oh, you got one in front of you.
You were off flying around. I was almost in an earthquake. I had this gas station blow up beside my car. I'm almost killed, and then top the whole thing off. This stupid car runs out of gas.
Well, sorry about that, Lois, but I've been kind of busy for a while.
I'm sorry. It's all right.
Oh.
He's so happy.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Jimmy, we love you, but this is not the time.
You really ruined a good moment, Jimmy.
I had no idea if you were coming back. I mean, were you going to come back or no? Hi, Superman.
Golly, Miss Lane. It's too bad Mr. Kent wasn't here to see all this.
Yeah, poor Clark. Never around
When Superman's around.
Lois Lane, that is the silliest idea you've
It's right. It's very simple.
So
and silly.
close.
Clark, of course he does.
No, not Clark.
Oh, well. Superman cares about everybody, Jimmy.
How can you tell, Jimmy? Was it because you just stopped them from kissing a second ago?
He felt the vibe.
Yeah, of course. They're Shawshank Prison.
Oh, wow. A great visual there. Love that. That's very cool.
Some good wire work.
Yeah.
Good evening, Warden. I think these two men should be safe here with you now so they can get a fair trial.
Ah.
Who is it, Superman?
Oh.
Lex Luthor.
Okay.
The greatest criminal mind of our time. Of our time?
Of our time.
I hereby serve notice. He's serving notice to you. That these walls here. Will you shut up, please?
This country is safe again, Superman.
How about the world?
Thanks to you.
No, sir. Don't thank me, Warden. We're all part of the same team.
Hey.
Night.
Night. Dun, dun, dun.
Look at that. John Williams got her doing the tune.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
We miss you, Christopher Reeve.
He smiled right at camera, yo. I saw that.
All righty. All righty. Well, folks, that was Superman, the movie from 1978. If you were able to watch it on YouTube, it's because of those fine folks over at Praper. They are doing such a wonderful job editing down these highlights. We appreciate all their hard work, so thank you so much, Praper. Also, if you want cool tees like these, rejectnationshop.com. Look at that. Ring the bell. Look at that shirt. Amazing. Remember, if you're a Patreon member, you get discounts. I believe it's 15% off. 15% off. Also, Apple or Spotify, if you are listening, if you don't mind giving us a 5-star rating, we would so appreciate it. Before I ask Tara how she's feeling, if you could let us know in the comments, I'm sure this is going to be a Greg decision at the end of the day. I'm just curious. I would imagine it's going to be the theatrical version we're going to be watching of Superman 2. That's just me guessing. But I want to know in the comments, do you guys want us watching both versions? Do you just want the theatrical? Do you want the Richard Donner cut? because I know Tara's like, what the hell are you talking about, Andrew? I don't know what you're saying right now, and I'll get into it in a second later. But having said all that, let us know in the comments. Tara, what'd you think? How are you feeling?
I feel good. I really liked that ending, and he looks directly in the camera. Wackadoo, love it. I think what makes this film really special, 1978, number one, Richard Donner, that's his name, right? Yes. So his one-shots are amazing. And I think that is what makes really any filmmaker can pull it off with that many extras and keep the camera moving, like doing a walk and talk. I think it's just, it's awesome. But here's what makes it extra special is that it's on film, y'all. So you have to have a focus puller. You have to have that even digitally. A focus puller needs to be able to measure the distance between the camera and the actor at all times so that the person moving stays in focus no matter where the camera's at. And so I think that in these tracking shots, there was never really any soft focus, which to me is like, way to frickin' go, man, because it's on film. It's extra tough. Obviously, I think they went for really great chemistry between Reeves and the woman.
Margot Kidder.
Kidder. They had great chemistry. And she is, they're both just such great actors that the second we get into it, where we arrive at the newsroom, I feel like that's where the pacing really, really picks up. Because in the beginning, I was like, okay, we're setting it up as Superman. He put him off to the world. They gave us a nice foundation. They spent time. They didn't rush it. And I was sort of wondering like, okay, where is this going to go? And then once we drop into real life and we get into that newsroom is when you see like, oh, this is going to be very cool, because we know that those effects that we saw prior in the beginning of the film are going to have to come in later in the movie. And when they do, when we see him fly, bravo. It's really, really, really good. For 1978, I'm like, great freaking job.
Yeah. No, this is all very, very astute and great points. And I'm glad you love this movie. This is one of my favorite comic book movies ever. It's been, I mentioned at the beginning, I tried really hard not to say it too many times because I'm really working hard on not being repetitive. And I will say, I feel like this film has stood the test of time. Obviously, there were a couple shots, in terms of miniatures and all that. But overall, like, it stood the test of time from the effects, but it's kind of what led the way for comic book films to exist the way they are today. Obviously, we can point to Batman 89. That was a very big stepping stone. Blade 1998. X-Men 2000, Spider-Man 2002, all pinnacle, points in regards to comic book films. But I feel like it really started right here. And, just starting off at the beginning, Tara made a great point about, the film really, at least plot-wise, kind of really kickstarts once we get, more in the present day of, when we're in Metropolis and all that. But I really got to say the stuff that hooked me immediately, even though, again, I've seen this film quite a few times, obviously, in the past. It's been, like I said, it's been a few years, but I really was hooked immediately. I was really pulled in. I thought it was very compelling, at least, just the idea that a planet is being destroyed, because the core of the planet or whatever with the red stuff. And, his parents, Jor-El and Lara, are doing, anything they can to, obviously Jor-El trying to warn, and they're not listening, trying to warn the council, and then obviously doing whatever they can to save their son. They send him off to another planet. I think, what parents love. I think, again, that's very endearing. And I thought, like, again, you got this slow burn and this build up before we know that Superman's going to come. And I wasn't for 1 second bored. I found it just very compelling, and I loved all the dialogue in the beginning there. And I thought the pacing was, throughout the entire film, was great. But even I thought the pacing and the slow burn stuff worked really well in tandem with when we got to the action adventure and the faster paced stuff once he became Superman. And I really liked, again, Marlon Brando wasn't in the film a ton, but as Jor-El, he was great. And I thought the sets looked fantastic when we were on Krypton rather, and seeing it explode like that. That was really good. Some good practical effects when we were seeing it come apart. And I agree with you in regards to the cinematography, the tracking shot. I really did not realize this is why a lot of times too I like rewatches. You pick up on things. And there were just so many. I didn't realize so many tracking shots in this, and it makes me appreciate it, because tracking shots are one of my favorite things to watch on film. Seriously, because I've been on sets before, and tracking shots are one of the most fascinating and fun things. They're very difficult to do, so I know, but they're very fun to watch on set when executed properly. So I appreciate them dearly, and they're incredible to watch when executed properly on film as well. Getting to Christopher Reeve. I love Henry Cavill. I've loved just about every Superman we've gotten so far on film.
Henry Cavill plays Superman?
Oh yeah, when we get to Man of Steel, you'll see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Sorry, I hope I didn't spoil that for you.
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah. So I actually like Brandon Routh too. I mean, he embodied, I thought, all the great qualities of Christopher Reeve. Christopher Reeve is Superman for me. And again, I'll talk about Henry Cavill when we get to Man of Steel, because I love him as well. And I'm sure I will like David Cornsweet when we get to the James Gunn one. But next year, Superman 2. It's funny. It says next year because that's 78. This is 79. I believe Superman 2 came out either in 1980 or 81. One of those two. I always forget. I always get it mixed up. Anyways, I think what I love about Christopher Reeve, he just does such a good job of the duality of Clark Kent and with Superman. Like with Clark Kent, he does that bumbling, everyman, forgotten, like you would never. And I know what people say, like, how does nobody suspect him as Superman? You take off his he's just wearing glasses. I get that, but because he's so bumbling and you would never think of this man as Superman, and the way he behaves and acts and the way he talks and his mannerisms and how mild-mannered he is, he's so good. Like he's so nerdy he's so good as Clark Kent. I love him. And then when he's Superman, he's stoic, he's confident, he's heroic. It's like you would never think these two characters are the same person. And I think that's a testament to Christopher Reeve's performance. And I really appreciate it. And again, rewatching, like that's why he is my favorite Superman, and Clark Kent, if you will, as well. He just nails both the roles, because it's not you're not playing one character, you're playing two separate characters when you play Superman and Clark Kent. I really think he does a great job just nailing that character, or both characters rather. And I agree with what you said. I think the heart of the film rather is his relationship with Lois Lane. Their chemistry is just absolutely electric, and I can understand after they probably saw the screen test with those two in that scene we saw with the interview, My Night with Superman. I'm sure they went, yep, these are the two. We got to put them in the film. They are just so damn good together. They're very natural whenever they interact with each other. And I also, too, I love the contrast, because we talk about how confident and stoic and heroic that Clark becomes when he's Superman, and he's not pretending to be, that bumbling, mild-mannered, nerdy, neurotic character as Clark Kent. But it's funny because Lois, she's like her own superwoman, I guess, if you will, when she's Lois Lane around everybody else. She's confident and stoic in her own right, and she doesn't take crap from anyone. But when she's around Superman, she's very bumbling in her own right and very vulnerable. And it's like, I love the duality and the contrast between the two when they're around each other. It's just so fascinating and fun to watch on screen. So I think that's a cool little parallel to watch, but and contrast is rather as well. So also too, hats off to Gene Hackman. I love his Lex Luthor. And what I love about Tara, his Lex Luthor, besides all the great lines of dialogue and his performance, I think I like in terms of the threat level that Superman faces, because physical threat level, obviously, he's not a physical threat to Superman. He's an intelligence. He's a mental and intelligence threat to Superman. Like Lex Luthor's greatest threat. Lex Luthor's greatest weapon rather is his brain, mind over muscle. Mm-hmm. And we saw that play out throughout the film. Like if not for Miss Tessmacher, if not for Superman appealing to her heart because of the mother, Lex would have won in this movie. So I really think like he was truly a formidable threat. Again, if not for Miss Tessmacher, you know what I mean? So I loved watching Lex Luthor. I loved watching his interactions with with Otis and with Miss Tessmacher, just seeing again how they intellectually kind of dumb him down a little bit. And again, Otis is definitely dumb, but Miss Tessmacher, she's just more, I would just say more sweet and just more humane, and that like he's just not on that level with her. Like he's just egotistical, and I just love the way they kind of ground him in that aspect, and I love their interactions. It's so fun to watch, and it's funny too. It's kind of gives us that levity as well from the action. We get a little bit of balance with a little bit of comedic dialogue with that group. But also too, what I like, Tara, you really feel the history that they've been operating and working together for quite a while. Like you actually feel it, not like, oh, it's three random actors working together and they have no chemistry. No, you really feel like they've been working together and been a team for quite a while. It's really a lot of fun to watch the three of them operate together. So I really appreciated that. In regards to the visual effects, I really feel for the most part from 1978, this really holds up. Like there were no shots other than a couple miniatures, but that's just nitpicking, where I was like, this looks terrible. It really does look good. And again, goes back to the tagline, Tara. You will believe a man can fly. And when I watch Christopher Reeve here, I believe a man can fly. It's a great film. It's a great story. It's good acting. The beginning is extremely compelling. I love the villain. There's really nothing negative. If in my humble opinion, there's nothing really negative to say about the film. Great directing, great cinematography. It's a great movie. It's a pinnacle film in regards to comic book films where we are today. A lot of it has to do with Superman the movie.
Yeah, I think this film owes a lot of credit to the writing. They did a really nice job with making each specific character seem like they obviously have their own voice. They did a good job with description as well. What I thought was a lot of fun was, me making the guess when he's flying around the world in the opposite way. I was like, wait, if he can turn it around to reverse time, and he was, and I just think that is such smart writing. And I think it's really sweet. They bring heart into it because the last thing he sees before he does that is his dad saying, you can't interfere with like the humans' lives, right? And the question in his head has always been, ever since he was small, he couldn't save his dad.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, with all of my big powers, why can't I couldn't even save her. I couldn't save him. He can't save like the people that he ends up loving, right? Until he realizes that his big old power, he uses it and is able to save her. And I think it's a really great moment when he comes back, like how relieved when he says, hi, and he sees her in the car. It reminds me of Harry Potter. There's one point where Hermione and the redhead Ron, Hermione and Ron, they're like fighting.
Deathly Hallows Part 1.
And he leaves, right? And he's off and she's with Harry and he comes back and he sees Hermione. He's so excited to see her and he just goes, hi. It's so great.
Hey.
Where's
my wand, Harry? Where's my wand?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's super awesome. I love it. But I also really like that they wrote in that Lois Lane actually really also likes Clark Kent. Until obviously she meets Superman, not knowing, and then she's sort of lost in the Superman fury after he takes her on that flight, right?
Uh-huh.
But I like that. Obviously, she does like Clark Kent. Like there wasn't a moment where I thought like, oh, she only likes Superman. I thought they did a good job of setting it up. Like, not that she was like totally in love with Clark Kent or any of that. That would have been a slow burn, but she obviously liked him. And when she got that little index note, she did look towards him, which I thought was really cute. So I'm glad that they made her like both of him. And right at the end of her saying, wait, like she almost figures it out, it leaves a really nice teaser for the next one of thinking, because she's like, she writes it off like that would be crazy. I'm not nuts. Which I think is a really nice tease for the next one to see whether or not she figures it out. And if in the writing, they give her something to play with where he does not recognize that she is testing him to see if he is the same person. Meaning she has it in her brain that I think you're Superman and I think you're Clark Kent. I think it would be really fun writing if, like, in the next movie, she leaves sort of a test for him, like a sting operation, to be like, I got to figure this out. I don't know if that happens, but I think that'd be smart writing.
Yeah, no, that'd be interesting to see. In regards to what you're saying, Tara, when you say that she likes him as Clark Kent, do you mean platonically or romantically? Because
I mean romantically.
See, and again, if that's how you interpret it, that's your opinion. I never ever got in this film, in the first film, I never got the sense that, because I know he said we had a date. I never got the sense once. She was always dismissive towards Clark. She was always like looking the other way. She was jealous of him that he got the city beat. Obviously, with Superman, she's in love. We know that.
Yeah.
But I always felt platonically she liked him, and also too, like, this guy, like, she thought when, you know, the mugger came, like, you fainted, like, she thought he was a coward. So in regards to romantically, I'm not on board with you in regards to, I don't have the same thoughts that I felt that she romantically felt that way for him.
Yeah.
But platonically, I'm on board with you there. I totally felt that she felt that way. But I don't know if I see it that sense, but I mean,
that makes sense.
Yeah, but again, you have an interesting theory for Superman 2. We'll have to obviously wait and see. I will say this too, in regards to what you said earlier about him. I really do like the lesson he had to learn with his dad. Obviously, it's a very sad moment, and I think it grounds him into reality as well as a human being, even though he is an alien with these incredible powers. When his father dies of a heart attack, like, if it would have been some other type of event, for instance, that he could have prevented maybe, like, and saved him, that's different, because when it's a heart attack, there's nothing you can do, even with all these incredible powers.
Yeah,
and I think there's a lesson in that. You can't save everyone all the time.
Right.
And I think that's, again, not only what makes him human, but I think also, and I know some people have made the argument, and again, you're allowed to have your own subjective opinion. Everything is subjective when it comes to that. Superman is just such a boring character. He's got all these powers, but I think he's such an incredible character because he's got these incredible gifts and powers. I mean, he could really take over the world if he wanted to, and destroy the world even, but instead he chooses to do good with it. And also, like, he chooses to live life as a human being when he's not doing, you know, these incredible things. That's what makes him human. Like, he's really trying to be a ray of hope and you know, provide that hope to inspire hope in others. I think that's what makes him so interesting and so provocative and, like, so compelling of a character. And so again, if people feel bored, I think he's a very boring character. I totally understand that's their opinion, but that's why I think he's such an interesting character, in my opinion. But yeah, again, great film. I'm going to get into, I already loaded up some stuff here, Tara. So do you have anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Okay. So let's go. What do you think? Again, this is 1978. I did not adjust it for inflation. What do you think the budget of this movie was in 1978?
1978. Let's go with, if that's like miniatures, we have the actor, 480,000.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 480 million. I was like, Tara, $55 million.
Oh, God, I was way off.
Just a little bit. A little bit. Okay, let's go to box office. Again, this is not adjusted for inflation. This is 1978, I believe. 1978 worldwide. We are combining domestic and international.
Okay, probably did 3 times that. So I would say 170 mil.
$300,478,449.
Nice.
All right. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's just do critics first.
Okay, I'm going to go with critics probably went 70, but audience probably like 86.
Okay, let me show you the audience first.
Oh, I got that. Bingo.
And you said 70 on the critics, right?
Whoa, 93. Good job, critics. I don't have a lot of faith in the critics a lot of the time. So, but
that's what I had a feeling when you said that score. I was like, that was more of a faith-based guess, because I feel like you wanted to go higher on that guess.
Yeah,
it deserved higher.
I just don't. The critics don't. They don't. Like sometimes I'm like, what
We don't
about
jive.
certain things? Like
Yeah.
I can tend to catch the audience
Yeah.
fairly well.
Yeah, I could totally tell when you were saying that. I'm like, this is more of a, I'm guessing what they went with, not what I think they should go with.
Yeah.
Totally. Just read a little bit of trivia really quick. On his first day on the set, Marlon Brando suggested to Richard Donner that the cameras roll during rehearsal. Brando reportedly said, and I quote, "Who knows? We might get lucky." According to Donner, that very first take was the one that was used in the finished film. Brando, was notoriously lazy and was constantly pulling little stunts like this to lessen his workload. Christopher Reeve even complained about it in interviews, saying Brando was, and I quote, "phoning it in, and it shows."
Yikes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought he was good in the movie, but
Oof.
that was at least the takes we saw. I thought he was good in. To obtain the musculature to convincingly play Superman, Christopher Reeve underwent a bodybuilding regimen supervised by David Prowse. Do you know who David Prowse is? I'm going to tell you. I knew it even before I even having to read the rest of this. That's the man who played Darth Vader in the original Star Wars trilogy. He didn't voice Darth Vader. That was James Earl Jones, but he was in the costume.
He was in the thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh my God.
Wow.
Mind blown. I really did not know he trained with David Prowse for this. That is so. David Prowse, God rest his soul, he was a beast.
Cool.
So in crazy shape. The movie was filming in New York City on the night of the 1977 blackout. Ooh, I remember that blackout. I remember reading about it, rather. The New York Daily News was able to publish despite the blackout because the film company let the newspaper use their generators. Richard Donner humorously remembers that Jeffrey Unsworth believed he was the cost of it all due to the amount of equipment he was using.
I don't doubt it.
That's funny. I don't think I should read the spoilers in case it spoils out to the other movies.
No, because I have to. I don't know.
In case it goes to the other movies. So I'll just read like 3 more regular ones and we'll call it. Initially, Gene Hackman refused to shave off his mustache to play Lex Luthor. In early one-sheets of the movie, his face is featured with a mustache. Before Richard Donner and Hackman met face-to-face, Donner proposed to Hackman that if he would shave his mustache, Donner would shave his too, and Hackman agreed. It turned out later that Donner did not have a mustache at all. He wore a false mustache that he peeled off at the last moment.
That's very smart.
Smart.
Love that.
Clark Kent and Superman's hair part on opposite sides. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Love that.
What a cool little detail. Christopher Reeve worked out so much during the making of this film that the traveling matte shots taken of him at the beginning of the shoot did not match the later shots that they had to be retaken.
Oh.
All right.
Wow, he got so buff, huh?
He did.
Cool.
Well, I mean, you're working with David Prowse. And very last one, at around the 28-minute mark, to achieve the shot of young Clark Kent kicking a football into orbit, an air cannon was placed underground and the football fired from it.
Oh my God, so smart.
That's incredible.
That is so smart.
Yeah. Wow.
That is awesome.
All righty, some cool facts. Again, I didn't read the spoilers, and just in case it spoils anything from the future films, we didn't want to do that to Tara. So let us know in the comments, guys. What did you think of Superman the movie? We'd love to hear your thoughts. And again, let us know what you suggest. I would assume possibly we might have already filmed Superman 2 by the time this releases. I don't know, just taking a guess. I don't know when we film and release these, so let us know, though. Do you prefer us do the theatrical cut of Superman 2? Do you want us doing the Richard Donner cut? Do you want us doing all of them? Or both of them, rather. Excuse me. Let us know. We'd love to hear. If you stayed with us this long, seriously, we appreciate it. And, yes, hey, don't forget to
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Because we're going to be doing way more of these reactions for all the other Superman films leading up to James Gunn's Superman. So we will see you guys later.